Hey, it's World. I am back with another video. As you can see, it is a Mulberry haul that we're going to be going over today. And just a few fun facts before I do the unboxing. Obviously, I did this for my own history and research and understanding, but of course I want to share with you because I thought it was interesting, right? They were actually started back in 1971 by a man named Roger Saul. He basically was at the kitchen table coming up with this idea and borrowed 500 pounds from his mother. His sister then designed the logo, the mulberry tree, because the two of them walk past a mulberry tree to and from school every single day. So I thought that was kind of cute, just to know a little bit about it. I was trying to research more about the history and I really didn't find too much. I didn't try very hard. But you know, usually for a lot of these bigger brands, they have information and then sometimes they don't. It's not like indie brands. Indie brands wants to tell their story and a lot of them do, right? So 50% of their bags are still made in the UK today, but they have opened up a factory in Turkey as well as China as of recent years. I will show you. Apparently, they opened up one more in Vietnam. So I no longer have any mulberry bags, and if you haven't seen my video, I do go over 15 reasons of why I let go of my bags, and mulberry was one of them, and it was due to weight. So I'll link that video for you up above and below if you haven't checked out why I let over. Well, at this point I did make a part 2, so I think there's over 30 bags that I've let go over the years. So I've had the Alexa, the Bayswater, Amberley, I don't know, there's a bunch of them that I pretty much all let go of all of them. And I remember purchasing my first mulberry bag. It was such a nerve-wracking experience for me because I bought it online and it cost me like $1,000. This was over like 10, 15 years ago. And I was just like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I spent so much money on a bag, right? And it was the Alexa, and that was the rage back then, right? It was like the it bag. And it's funny to see how over the years, it kind of faded away. And then now it's kind of popular again. It's, you know, it's more so like the smaller version. I had like the regular size. And I think I was introduced to this brand by my friend, and she had the Lily, and I was just mesmerized by it, touching it and feeling how soft it was. And I was like, ooh, I want one too. But I didn't want the Lily because I wanted something a little bit bigger. So I decided to go with the It bag back in the day. All right, so enough yabbering. Let me just actually show you the items that I purchased. So the first one, and it came with these really gorgeous boxes. And stay till the end after I do the show and tell because I will tell you where to buy for the best pricing. All right, so the first one is going to be this gorgeous zip pouch. What is it called? It is a Softie coin pouch. And this is in what they call the tobacco color and with the gold hardware. And it's just gorgeous. Very puffy. So the quality is just amazing. The zipper is great. It feels amazing. There's a little pocket in here, and then of course you've got the Mulberry logo. So I'm actually a big fan of using pouches like this. Of course, you've seen my Dress Up Your Purse. That one is much thinner and smaller. You want it? Let me go get it. All right, so here we go. This is the Dress Up Your Purse key pouch or, you know, key clay, whatever you want to call it. Very similar to the Louis Vuitton one. And you can see there's a big difference in size, right? I really like this one because it's incredibly lightweight, but so is this one. It's just a little poofier, right? If I were to take out all of my cards, ooh, I got a hundo in here, and just slip it right in there just to switch it over, I would definitely have no problems putting in there. Maybe like with this cash, I might put it in the smaller pouch here just to keep it safe. But yeah, again, you can see if it's the same amount, I think I could squeeze more in there. I'm wondering if it would kind of deflate over time and then maybe it would stretch and you could fit more stuff in there. I'm not sure. I'll let you guys know. But it's a really luxurious leather. And that's the thing about, I love Mulberry. Their leather quality is just immaculate. The bags are just like super heavy, which is why I let them go. I will tell you, so I did mention that, peel the sticker off, that the pieces that were made in UK, China and Turkey. This is the first time I've ever seen a piece from Mulberry, which again, doesn't say much because I haven't bought from them in recent years. But this one is hard to see, but it is made in Vietnam. So I thought that was kind of interesting and a little bit surprised. So I got my receipt here. This came out to be $116, and the retail price for that pouch, if you look online, it is still available. It is going for $225. So I was able to get this at 50% off. Isn't that such a great deal? And it comes nicely packaged with all of these boxes. Such a good experience. And I'll tell you in a moment where I got it from. So I'll just kind of lay that there. The second item here, again, super gorgeous box. I've been wanting this one for a while. This is the super cute, look at the color. This is how I react. This is the Postman agenda. So it's the bigger size, but it's not, there's two different sizes. There's the little one, and then there's like the really big one. So this one is a past season color, and I think they called it, let me look at the receipt again. This is the Lilac Blossom. So it is a seasonal color. I think their typical one is like the tobacco color as well as the black color. And the reason why I know this is that you can see inside, it's still got 2022 agenda. I don't have anything in here, but the calendar year is still 2022. So this is a seasonal piece. And this one I purchased for $297. And they retail for $435. So that's 40% off. Did I do my math right? $295 divided by $435. So it's about 33% off, which is still a pretty good deal considering that I actually have been wanting this for a while. I was very open to the color. I was hoping for a hot pink, but when this color came about, I was like, huh, this one I've actually don't have anything like this in my collection. And of course, when it comes to SLGs, I like to be really playful with, you know, different colors instead of, you know, the boring neutrals, which is not boring. I like neutrals. And then of course, it's got its signature turn lock, which I thought it was super nice and gorgeous. The inside of it is going to be a pouch right here. I'm a little annoyed with that because they could have designed it in a way where, you know, the papers, obviously you can't fit bigger papers in here. It would basically block, right? You can only fit papers that are up to this portion of it because you still need to access the turn lock. So that limits the size of paper you can stuff in there. In the back here, you obviously can put more because this is going to be a full-size pocket. And then there's a little pocket here, which you can see Lilac Blossom, heavy grain. And then 3 credit card slots. I don't think I would ever use the credit card slots just because I have a wallet. And then of course you can fit a pen in here. It is going to be extremely heavy. So I don't know if you want to be lugging this around with you everywhere. Maybe I'll take out some of the paper. Like I don't need contacts. Like who uses contacts anymore? I don't know. Maybe I should have contacts written down in case, I don't know, Walking Dead happens and I need to, well, no, if Walking Dead happens, you still wouldn't be able to call anybody, right? I don't know. I probably would just use this like regular paper and just write over it, but then that looks really busy, so I might just toss these. And what's cool is that my sales associate at the Mulberry store gave me an extra pack, and this is 2024. No, this is 2023. I remember opening it up. You know what, just open it. So yeah, this one's gonna be 2023, which again, to me, it's kind of irrelevant. So I think I'll just probably be using this at least for the rest of the year, just, you know, scheduling out YouTubes, writing down YouTube ideas or whatever it is, or just writing notes. And I like the portion of it, again, I'm just rambling on and on here, but there's a little perforated portion of it. I wonder why you would use that. Just to bookmark things? I don't know. I'm not really a planner person. I was just mesmerized by the actual color and the agenda itself. And of course, since I started YouTube, I feel like note-taking and idea jotting down is really important. So I like to have one close to me so I can write things down. Of course, I can use my phone. Everybody can take, it's just a different feeling, you know? And then going back to just the quality, this one is just so luxurious, and the feeling, the leather is going to be so, it's like top notch. Again, I've never questioned Mulberry's leather quality is just supreme. It's just like, it's so heavy, right? Again, me complaining about that. So this particular one is actually made in China, which again, I have nothing against things made in China or other countries. If the quality is good, the quality is good. Don't write off certain brands or certain companies that have things made overseas that are, you know, we put made in Italy, made in France, made in Spain, all on a pedestal when we should be a little bit open-minded. Again, these are my opinions. You can completely disagree with it, but I think that we should be a little bit open-minded. Companies like Mulberry, they have high quality control. I've never really heard of any quality issues, and I've never had any issues with my own Mulberry bags, and I had a ton of them, right? So if the quality control is there, even if it's made in China, I mean, completely fine, right? So those are just my 2 cents. If you disagree, please go rip me apart on the comment section below. So before I tell you how I got this on a discount, and it's not like the anniversary sale or anything from Nordstrom's, give me a like and a subscribe if you're enjoying this video. And of course, follow me on Instagram because I do share all my tips and tricks on how to purchase items, hopefully less than retail most of the time, right? So there is a Mulberry Outlet in New York, and that's going to be at the Woodbury Outlet. It is the only one left in the United States. They used to have one in California, but unfortunately that one had shut down. So my sales associate that I've been working with for a while, she told me that now all of the inventory throughout the country from US all gets funneled to the Woodbury outlets. So if you are in the States, you're in luck because when you order from Mulberry and you live outside of New York, you do not have to pay taxes. It's the same thing with the Mulberry website online, and they do sales from time to time. But I've always found that the Mulberry outlet, because of the past seasons, and Mulberry tends to create a lot of the same models, but they have different colors and seasonal colors throughout the year. So if you like a particular model and you're open to different colors, and they do offer neutral colors and whatnot, but you can get a really good deal, sometimes at 50, 60% off. So definitely check them out. The sales associate I work with, her name is Heather. I harassed her all the time. Like, hey, what do you have? Hey, it's a sale going on. There's a holiday coming up. What's good? Tell me what's going on at the store, right? And she would just, you know, snap pictures and send them to me. And I've been harassing her about the agenda, which they haven't had in months, at least not in a color I like, or they sell pretty quickly. And every now and then when I'm just like, oh, I haven't talked to Heather in a while, let me check in with her. And I just happened to, and there was still 3 colors left. There was like a lime green, there was a black, which I didn't really care for. And then there was this color. So I was like, get me this right now. And then I asked her what else is available, and she shoot pictures for me. So definitely hit up Heather. She's great. She is very responsive with texting. And the process is like, hey, you provide them with your information. She'll send you a payment link and she ships it pretty much the next day. And shipping for me was free. Sorry, I'm jumping all over the place right now. I'm gonna lower my camera a little. So in grams, 400, let's just say 450 grams. It's gonna be 15 ounces, so almost a pound. Well, actually it's 15.9. So basically this thing's a whole entire pound. So like I said, if I take out a lot of the papers here, or inserts, I guess, it might make it a little bit lighter. All right, so this video has been all over the place. Sorry, I'm actually packing for a trip tomorrow, so I was just like, oh, I need to film this video for you guys, just so I don't wait too long, because I did post a story saying like, hey, I got a Mulberry haul, so I wanted to show you all before I leave. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you have found this helpful, and of course, me sharing the best way to shop for Mulberry at a very discounted rate. If you're into indie brands and don't want to, you know, buy into the big luxury brands that are out there, I've created a playlist for you, so I'll link that for you up here, and then whatever the YouTube algorithm thinks you'll like here. Life is hard. I want to help you save time and money so that you can somehow adult easier and hopefully less than retail. I'll see you next time.